Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. I have a question for you all today. Has the last week of crypto price action changed your mind, at least for a good part, about crypto? Yes or no? And the reason I am asking that is because I have definitely had a roller coaster of emotions, and since I had a little bit of roller coaster, I'm assuming that a lot of people had a way worse roller coaster or a way different one. What I mean with that is that this week we went from just going lower, 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 making lower lows to all of a sudden a big surge upwards and a lot of excitement, and also the sentiment basically changing from all negative news articles to all of a sudden everybody being bullish, everybody saying the board is going to continue, everybody being so nice about it all. And it messes with your brain a little bit. It just made me wonder what you guys think about that situation. Do you also agree that, well, I mean, maybe there was a little bit of doubt that's now been erased again, or are you still exactly on the same opinion, basically thinking, hey, crypto's going to the moon, we're still in a bull run, still going up, nothing has changed, we just are now making another leg upwards? Let me know in the comments section down below. And also, guys, make sure you check out the Bibit exchange. Right now there's $1,610 worth of bonuses that you can get for the next couple of days. I think 3-4 days or so left, and there's going to be a huge new competition coming up, so make sure you enter it right now or check it out right now while there's the bonus. All right, Crypto Eri posted over on Twitter today. The investor relations presentation dropped from SBI. Enjoy. And even though I don't necessarily will tell you that you should check every single part of this out, understand every single part of how it all works, what is pretty fun to understand is how Ripple is utilizing multiple parties, and most likely how the SBI remit will play a very big role, or even SBI VC trade, a very big role in further XRP/ODL development. So you can again just see from point 1 to point 7 basically how these transfers all go and how it all works. As I just said though, it's really simple because we've covered it a couple of times on the channel before. It is mostly, however, in my own opinion, about the fact that they're a big part in it and how, once more, they can play a very even bigger part in that as time goes on. Then, something I had to share, and it's again another thing I can ask your opinion or question about. Cointelegraph is anti-XRP. Have you noticed that? Have you guys noticed anything regarding that stuff? Because I've been watching Cointelegraph for a very long while, and there's been a huge amount of articles that they've just really not done a good job for. And the last one I think we covered was a couple of weeks ago when they basically stated, right, there was an article in which the BIS covered in a chart the intelligence levels from different crypto hodlers, and XRP was definitely number one, clearly, yet the article stated that Ethereum was number one, even though the exact chart within the article itself showed something differently. And that left us with a lot of, a little bit of a bias already. From that point forward, I think Cointelegraph, even last week or 2 weeks ago, posted a couple of things in the same type of area of just not making bullish articles about XRP when they are necessary, but always making these dubious things, pointing out dubious things whenever they are there in a really negative. They're just always negative about Ripple/XRP progress, but we all know exactly because they are really Bitcoin maximalists, or maybe it's Bitcoin Ether or just anti-XRP, I'm not sure, but it's not good. And Moon Lambo also had something to say about that one. Hey Cointelegraph, I've noticed your writers are on the struggle bus today. It's okay. We've all had those days. Japan will use ODL, not test. Your article also stated that XRP has a parent company, Ripple, but cryptocurrencies don't have parent companies, maybe Fix. And this parent company thing is difficult to say because, of course, XRP/DXP Ledger is not a company, but very often what they mean with that is a foundation, because Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Stellar, XRP, they all have a foundation above it. For XRP is the XRP Ledger Foundation, for Stellar is the Stellar Foundation, Ethereum Foundation, and so forth and so on. So it's partially there, but it's not officially Ripple, it's officially the XRP LF. All right, then a little bit of an interesting one. So the Chosen One on Twitter posted, Ripple and XRP goes live on a global scale December 2021. Japan is just a glimpse. prices will go from dollars to thousands overnight. Hashtag stay woke. And even though you all know I am extremely bullish on XRP, and I think that hodling XRP will be one of the best choices of our lifetime, I always want to be upfront and honest with you all, as I've explained. Whenever I have an opinion that I think you guys should know about, I will tell you as honest as I can be. And with this one, it is once more, I think XRP will do great, but I don't necessarily expect the price to go from a couple of dollars to thousands overnight, unless there's something which I just completely don't understand. I think it'll be a gradual process of more and more adoption of XRP that will gradually increase the price as time goes on. I wouldn't really understand exactly why the price would turn at thousands. Some people call of a switch being flipped, but even then, any flip being switched is always a gradual process, because it's not like all of a sudden every bank is going to hop on. The only way I could think about this is if Ripple would make a lot of partners on a higher level, and every single one of them would wait for a specific day to launch their solution, and then all of a sudden the entire world is overtaken by Ripple/XRP. But even then, we're talking thousands. I mean, that's too far away. Talk a couple of tens of dollars maybe, you know, if you're talking about an instant huge surge. Because I've told you guys before, if Ripple wins the lawsuit, I wouldn't be too amazed if XRP hit $10 like that, which is still a huge amount of gains though, and I wouldn't be amazed by that. So from that perspective, yeah, I'm pretty open to a lot of stuff, yet thousands within a glimpse, not me. What do you guys think about that? Now, Tron, by the way, I have a lot of other news here that I want to cover for you guys, because you all have been requesting me to not only do XRP, but also just some general market news that you need to hear. Tron transaction count prints new record, possible true reasons. I actually used to dedicate my channel mostly to Tron content because it was a crypto that I really believed in. I believed in Justin Sun's marketing efforts, and I liked the project. Yet, over the last couple of months, they've shown me they've mostly dedicated themselves to gambling, mostly been on the side of controversy with the founder, Justin Sun. Had a couple of problems within China, a couple of raids and whatnot, and I've been kind of getting away from them. And since they haven't really been making any huge updates or anything like that, I can really say, firmly so, that I've kind of distanced myself from Tron. I don't hold that much anymore. I'm not really that bullish on it anymore. I just hold it because I'm not going to sell all of my coins, but I'm to be honest with you, not even sure exactly what they're still doing. And I think the price is also reflecting that, as they just keep going lower and lower in the rankings, right now being number 25. If I had to make a choice, I would rather hold VeChain than Tron. Then again, if you think that, we should do it differently, let me know. But I guess in theory, it's better than Cardano still in terms of what they've actually done. Yet, in terms of the capabilities in the future, I like BITRUE. That I like. But the majority of the things that they've been building recently. Okay, so I think the recording cut out again here. By the way, if you're wondering what that looks like or how that works, it's just I have a counter in front of me here that shows me the minutes I've been recording for. And all of a sudden, because I constantly watch it at least a little bit, because you got to see if your recording has stopped. Sometimes, just for example, now it stopped at 8 minutes 13. It's all of a sudden stuck, and my computer freezes. I'm like, something's going wrong. And I know now that it cuts out, so everything I say once it's stopped, it doesn't really work anymore. So hopefully we didn't miss anything. Hopefully I noticed quickly that it was not working and all was good. Is Bitcoin a religion? If not, it soon could be. Let's not dive into religion, all right? Let's not do that. However, think about it. From a certain perspective, it could be that some people actually want to officially register it as a religion at some point or another, because people want to make everything official like that. I think there's going to be some crazy guys who just really pray to Bitcoin, right? At least I think, maybe. Not too sure about exactly how that's going to work, but I guess we shall see in the near future how that one is going to flow. It's so annoying, guys. I'm not sure exactly what it can do. Maybe it's the temperature. Maybe it's just overheating right now, because I've already pressed, but you can't see, but it's just not closing their stuff. Maybe it's because I have too many tabs open. You guys said switch from Google Chrome to something else like the Brave or something like that. I might have to do that pretty shortly here. I might have to do that next week. Just switch over to a new browser to make sure that things just work, because this is awful. I just have to use the one that uses the least amount of CPU, I guess. IMF's managing director, Bitcoin is not money. US dollar will be strong. Pretty funny how that's coming from the IMF, who logically is biased towards always being positive for the US dollar. I don't really care what these guys say. They're officially right, as it's not considered money just quite yet. I think the verdict will eventually switch over though. And again, the US dollar, there's a lot of parties who have a really big benefit in saying that, yet I don't know, guys. I still think the US dollar is not a really good investment. It's something you need. It's a necessity, but it's not a good investment purely because it will only keep going down as time moves on. Where with Bitcoin and stuff like that, you at least have a shot. So in terms of money, I'm going to say the US dollar is more useful as of this point. In terms of safety and investment, I would say Bitcoin because, well, you know, it's not manipulated in the same type of fashion as the US dollar is. So it's something you can kind of say for it. It has something to say for itself. Then Fabric Ventures announces a $130 million fund to invest in digital assets and decentralization. Again, a pretty interesting little article, pretty interesting title. I don't really have to go too far into it except for saying that, well, money is going to be flowing into cryptocurrency realm piece by piece. Next couple of months are going to be extremely interesting as whenever there's a bear market, you usually see these things decline, but the people who are investing into it in a bear market, they know it's for the longer term. They know this technology is about to stay. And so I like that type of stuff. I like these articles. I like all of it. It's good. And then Ghana. Vice says African countries should welcome digital currencies. Ghana's vice president said Africa should welcome digital currencies. Many African countries are making moves towards digital currencies. And yes, guys, I don't really have to give you too far into this article either, except for saying, yes, piece by piece, every nation across the world will adopt CBDC or some newer sort of crypto or digital technology currency, whatever. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. But you'll likely see different governments, or at least bodies within the government, make an opinion about it. If they haven't done it publicly yet, it will happen soon. Within the next 3 years, it'll be kind of a standard. Within the next 5 years, it'll be the official standard. But we shall see. Guys, make sure you check out Bibit. A link is down below. As I said before, this is not sponsored. It's just something that's really cool to check out. Right now, there's $1,600 worth of bonuses. So check it out. See you guys again in another crypto video soon.